Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike from Sneakerheads.com and I'm back with another video. Now, I hope everyone's still doing great. I know things are maybe slightly getting to a closer to normal place than what we've been, but hope everybody's doing well. Today, I want to bring you guys something a little different. It's not a review, it's more of a question I want to ask everybody, and it kind of stemmed from the research that I do with Nick and Robbie for the Sneaker History podcast and for the website, and then also watching a lot of that, well, not a lot, all of the Michael Jordan and Bulls documentary, The Last Dance, that we've all kind of been clamoring over since there's been no sports. Now, the question I want to ask is that, what happened to sneakerheads' love of basketball sneakers? Now, the reason I asked this question and I have a pair of LeBrons on my desk is that, yeah, everyone still loves Jordans. I mean, as we watch The Last Dance documentary, we could all watch StockX, GOAT, all those resale sites, watch the prices of those classic Jordans go up, which are traditional basketball shoes. Now, my question is, how come a lot of shoes now don't get the same love? And I'm not saying that they all have to, because there's some shoes out there, basketball shoes, I don't like. There's just, they're not made for everybody, and you're not supposed to like everything. But I just wonder what happened to basketball shoes, because there are actually some decent ones out there, like Nike basketball, Reebok with their classics, Adidas every so often with the D-Rose Retro. There's some nice basketball shoes out there, but I feel like they just don't get the love and respect that we give everything else. I mean, we're so clamoring over Jordan 1s. I mean, I love Jordan 1s, one of my favorite shoes, but I feel like I can only have so many of them. I mean, a lot of colorways, a lot of them are great, but then you have a handful that are kind of like, well, these were forced and we're just trying to put another one out there. I don't know. I like to have variety in my collection personally, so I can't find myself buying every Jordan 1, even though there are a lot of ones I want, a lot of ones I missed out on, and I may try to get later, but there's so many other things out there, I can't be just focused on one thing. And again, this isn't for everybody probably. I mean, I'm not telling you how to collect your shoes, telling you what you like and not like. This is just my opinion and things I like. Again, keep a variety in my collection. Now, one thing I wanted to do with the LeBrons is that I want to, talk about this a little bit, because some of the reasons I love basketball shoes. Now, this particular pair is the black infrared colorway that I can't remember if it released at the end of 2019 or beginning of 2020, but it was released alongside a pair of Kyrie's. So these were meant to draw inspiration from the Jordan 6 black infrared, and then the Kyrie 6 that released was supposed to draw inspiration from the Black Cement 4, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this particular pair was actually a gift from my wife for our anniversary, so I really want to tell her thank you and I appreciate these, because these are a pair I've actually been looking at, been eyeing for a while, and she went ahead and surprised me with them not too long ago. Now, with this particular colorway of the LeBron, I mean, this is classic black and red. I mean, anytime you see a Bulls colorway of anything, Jordan, everyone's like classic colorway. But I watched a few reviews on this shoe. There weren't too many out there, because this was getting towards the tail end of the LeBron 17 life cycle, so there's not as much conversation around them. But the reviews I saw, there were people who were kind of upset about the shoe, which I don't understand, because the whole LeBron watch thing we've gotten used to, where he takes inspirations, like direct inspirations from other classics that he liked, whether it be Diamond Turfs, Air Trainers, the Medicine Balls, what else has he done? He's done a ton of them. Then Griffey's, he's done ACGs, he's the Waffle Trainers, which I don't think those ever released. But there's so much out there he took inspiration from, and no one ever really complained. In fact, those were the LeBrons that sold the best, aside from the initial launch colorway. But for some reason, people didn't take to these well, because of the age-old Michael Jordan's better than LeBron, or vice versa. Me, I don't care. I think both were great in their own right. I mean, I think Michael Jordan is great, one of the greatest of all times, if not the greatest. LeBron has a case of his own. We're not gonna go down that path, but it's crazy how people got so upset because of that. They're like, one of the biggest things I saw where the anger was about was the lace lock here. You guys can see the lace lock, again, taken from the Jordan 6, and instead of having, of course, Jumpman branding, he put the LeBron Dunkman. Well, people were upset about that because they thought he was disrespecting the Jordan 6, and they say, oh, you should just put Nike on there or just put Air, but it's his signature shoe. Why wouldn't he put his logo on there? It's not that he's trying to, I don't think he's trying to disrespect Michael Jordan. I think it's just showing that, man, the guy's one of his heroes, and you know, this is showing his, you know, homage to him while still making it still a LeBron shoe. Now, again, this is not a review, just more, you know, that's my question about, you know, why people are angry about this shoe. I don't understand, because it's actually a clean shoe, one of the cleaner colorways of the LeBron 17. This one, the Command Force pair that just dropped recently. I'll throw a picture up here so you guys can see it. Then also the Laker colorway. I don't know one up there for you guys. Those were probably the 3 nicest colorways I remember with this LeBron 17. And they're actually pretty wearable. I mean, let's see. We're gonna pull a Jordan and let's just put them side by side here. Take this one here. Now, both are pretty clunky shoes, to be completely honest with ourselves. They look completely different because times have changed. I mean, in what year was this? 1990? This was the pinnacle basketball shoe. This was the newest technology. This was the best of the best, the Jordan 5. You go to 2019, 2020, same deal with the LeBrons. But there's so much difference in respect. Like people just went crazy over these Fire Reds, and they're just as bulky, if not more, than these LeBrons. And I guess I'm just trying to figure out where I don't want to say disconnect, because again, everyone can like whatever they want. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out how it took such a turn where back in 2012, Nike basketball was it. Was it colorways that people liked? Were the shoes just built better? I don't know. I just know that basketball shoes are something I like, and I've been getting even more respect for again, just because of the website and, you know, again, working with sneaker history, just kind of digging deeper into the things that, you know, oh, I remember these. I know it's probably a nostalgia factor sometimes, but again, I just can't see myself just wearing these same things over. I can't wear Jordan 1 all the time. I can't wear Yeezy all the time. After I actually owned a pair. I can't wear, you know, just runners all the time. I like basketball shoes, and I hope that one day that these, you know, basketball shoes make a resurgence, because I'm trying to find an argument. A lot of times people say, oh, they just don't go with what we wear. It can't be because of the size, because again, we're looking at a retro that people, again, the Fire Red version, people bought up like no one's business a couple weeks ago when they dropped. Both the shot drop and the original drop, and then a couple of restocks. People bought them up. They were gone. But these, I mean, I almost want to say these can be more wearable sometimes. Not all the time, because there's some colorways and there's some different basketball shoes I don't see myself wearing. Like, I'm not a fan of so much of, you know, necessarily like the Paul George model with the zip up. I'm sure they're perfect for basketball. They seem to be great for that, but I wouldn't wear them so much casually, because me personally, I don't like the way they look. So again, it is definitely, each person has their own thought process on that. But this one, in my opinion, I mean, still wearable. I think, again, a little sleeker. It utilizes new technology, or I don't say new. Flyknit's definitely not something that's new anymore, but it utilizes a newer technology where it's actually a little bit more comfortable on foot than a traditional, you know, the thicker materials. And we call it knit posit, but we don't want to get too crazy. It's not the same as foam posit. And I know, looking at Nightwings and Wear Testers videos, it's been kind of a question of, you know, what does deposit mean? Is it the process or is it the material? So I guess we won't know until, you know, Nike actually comes and tells us what that means. But regardless, each shoe in their own right has something special to it. So I think that we should give basketball shoes another shot. Don't just look over them because they're not reselling high. Because that, I mean, I know a lot of times that they don't get bought because they release a lot of them in most cases, unless they're super limited. I know LeBron and Kyrie, those two for sure always have a very limited model that comes out, or limited colorway that comes out when they release a new signature model. And those get bought up. Like, they get sold so quickly, it's not even funny. But the GRs, you know, maybe some of the quick strikes, even the quick strikes will sit sometimes. They don't get the love as, you know, Jordan does. And I'm gonna be doing a few more videos of some retro basketball sneakers as well. And I just kind of want to see where you guys' thoughts are on them. Like, let me know. I know it's kind of a bunch of a ramble on this video, but I just kind of wanted to see where everybody's mind was at. Why don't we buy basketball shoes anymore? Why are basketball shoes kind of falling off the radar when it comes to sneaker collecting, unless it's a Jordan or unless it's a super limited colorway? Let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys. This is something I want to start a conversation around, because I think it's just something that we should talk about. I think it's cool to know like where everyone's tastes are. And yeah, I want to hear what makes us all different as collectors. So again, leave me a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And also don't forget to go ahead and find me on Instagram and Twitter at MadWatcher789. Then listen to us on the Sneaker History podcast every Tuesday and Friday. And also interact with us on the Sneaker History website, where we talk about, you know, old stuff, new stuff, why we like this, why this is popular. come on, come read it. Let us know what you guys think. We love your opinions, and they help us keep going, help us to keep creating. So thank you again for the support, everyone. And until next time, see ya.